I'm Wayne Barrett, and you're watching the Hollywood MMA Show.
I'm David Kano with the Hollywood MMA Show and MMA Show News. And right now we have a very special guest on the Hollywood Hotline, Mr. Wayne Barrett. How you doing, sir?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
It's been not that long. We just saw you a few months ago, and it's the day before the biggest fight of your life. What's going on in your head right now?
Just going over everything, man. Just dotting my I's, crossing my T's. You know, just making sure that I do everything correctly tomorrow night.
This is the biggest fight of your life. This can actually change your life. Is there some added pressure right now?
I mean, you know, I'd be lying if I said there wasn't. You know, but I acknowledge it, and then I try to. Then it's my job to also control it and use it in a positive way.
And how have you done that? Has your training been different the past few weeks now?
No, not really different. I mean, you know, we keep the same thing. You know, I've always been someone that works hard in the gym. Never slacked. I always took the sport seriously, even as an amateur. You know, so I always knew that one day I'd be here, and tomorrow night is that night.
Now, how different is this? I mean, we had you on actually a few months ago before your Michael Lemaire fight. Little was known about you. We had to actually research you to see who Wayne Barrett was, and now your main event headlining against Joe Schilling, middleweight champion. I mean, has it hit you yet?
It has and it hasn't. I mean, the thing is that, you know, I feel the same way like I did when I fought Mike. You know, I'm the underdog again. You know, they feel like I'm going to get walked over, feel like I'm the meat, and I'm just here to prove to everybody that I'm no one's stepping stone. You know, nobody's going to use me to launch their career up, and I'm going to prove that tomorrow night.
Now, we talked about it in your last interview. You do use a little different stance. You have the good defense, the Floyd Mayweather type. You emulate him. Has there been things that you've seen in Joe's game? Have you got over the tape with Artem that you see that you can expose?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, every fighter has their weakness. I'm sure there's things that he sees in me that he thinks that he can exploit. But, you know, as far as a fighter and Joe, everyone knows that Joe gets wild and, you know, he runs out of gas. You know, he comes out like a tornado and then he fizzles out.
Right. And the only thing that, we brought up actually in the last interview was you looked susceptible to the leg kicks because of the boxing stance. But you said you've seen that 1,000 times in the gym and it's like clockwork, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at Parkin, he didn't. When did I get hurt? I didn't get hurt one time with any leg kick. You know, so you know, I think he attempted a couple and I caught every one of them.
Right. And right now it's 9 o'clock your time. What is your pre-fight routine like the night before? Do you go to bed at a certain time? Is something you do?
I mean, you know, today I'm with my friends. I'm about to meet up with my brother. You know, just clear my head and, you know, just be reminded of why I'm doing this. You know, it's not just for me. It's for, you know, all my friends. It's all my family. You know, it's much more than just a fight just for myself. And
tomorrow, after the fight, do you have something planned as well?
I have not planned anything yet. You know, right now I have a job to do. You know, and I'm really big on getting the job done first. I don't like celebrating before the job is done. And, you know, Joe's not going to go easy. He's got a lot of pride. And, you know, it's my job to try to make him go easier than he thinks he wants to.
And since it is in your, quote-unquote hometown of New York, does that add pressure, even though you said you've approached it like any other fight?
No, I mean, wherever the venue is doesn't add pressure. I mean, right now, the biggest thing that stands out in my mind is just where I'm going after this, you know. This win tomorrow for me, you know, it's going to propel me into where I've only dreamt about. So, you know, it's really a serious time in my life, and, you know, like you said, it's life-changing. So it's something that, you know, I have to really, really, really dig down to tomorrow and fight for what I want.
Do you believe that everything you've done in your life so far has led you up to this point in time?
Absolutely. Couldn't explain it any other way.
As far as nervousness goes, do you usually have nerves before you go in?
I always have nerves before, but they always go away as soon as my feet touch the ring.
So you're one of those fighters, once the lights come on, you're ready to go.
Once I'm in that ring, they all go away. It's always been like that. Yeah, I have nerves, you know, and it's not nerves of fear, it's nerves of perfection. I don't like looking sloppy. I don't like doing anything wrong. You know, but once I'm in that ring, once my 2 feet touch that canvas tomorrow, he's in trouble.
You're 27 years old, going on 28. If this was any other sport like the NFL, NBA, baseball, this would usually be the prime age before for MMA, for kickboxing, for boxing. This seems like the beginning for some people. Do you feel like this is the beginning, or do you feel like you're in your prime already?
It's the beginning, man. I mean, we don't, in my camp, we don't talk about that stuff. We don't even address it. But when you got guys like Mayweather at 36 looking like he's the fresher man than a younger Canelo, I mean, age doesn't stop anyone. You got Bernard Hopkins, what is he now, 48, fighting 28-year-olds. I mean, come on, man. It's about each individual. It's about how you train. It's about how you take care of your body. And, if your heart is in it, you're going to get it. And, I learned from those guys.
Do you feel as if tomorrow, if you win, that you will be shocking the world, or do you think that that's what is expected, even though you're a slight underdog?
It'll absolutely be a shock to a lot of people. I think, those that know me won't be shocked, but I think a lot of people are Joe's fans, and a lot of people that don't know who I am, and just people that judge me by my record alone will be shocked, yeah.
Now, just for the fans out there, I mean, I see your social media. It needs to grow. I think you have a hard, I actually tweeted you that you had a hard Twitter handle, like I_M_the_Wayne _, but people can find you there. Where else can people find you?
People can find me on Facebook, my fan page. I'm on Instagram. My Instagram is at Afro Samurai and the number 11. You guys want to follow me on Instagram and my fan page on Facebook as well.
Any last thoughts going into tomorrow night?
Man, all I can say is I go in tomorrow to change my life, and I go with God, man, and I put all my trust in God. And, I just hope that the fans appreciate the show tomorrow, and kickboxing goes further. It's not just about me and Joe. It's about the sport as a whole, and where Glory's trying to take it. I think they are the largest kickboxing platform out there, and we're really trying to do something that's never been done with kickboxing.
Wayne Barrett, I appreciate your time so much.
Thank you guys so much, man. See you guys again in Cali.